Hi guys, it's roughly around 12 o'clock and I thought I'd make this video with my first cup of coffee for a week or so. I've had a few of you message me this morning saying how you woke up really early this morning and you're quite excited. I'm not going to lie, that's probably because you're really looking forward to having your first glass of water, which you probably already had by now. I would have hoped you would have already had by now. I personally broke my fast with, and this is going to trigger a few of you and sound disgusting, some aged urine that I put aside from the beginning of the week. And I can talk to you more about this if you're interested. I am currently organising some fasts starting on the 15th of this month, designed to introduce you to urine therapy and what to eat in order to make it so that your urine tastes nice when we go into it, so the first time you try it you're not put off by it. Ultimately, it's your decision. I made this decision because I started looking into it and the science behind the stem cells in your urine and how it's great to use as a moisturiser. And I've used it on all the scars that I had from 2 weeks ago. I use it on various different things to help heal myself, and it works an absolute treat. And if any of you are questioning this, then please go to your cupboard if you have any moisturisers and open it up and look on the side of the container, because there will be scientific words to hide the fact that virtually every single moisturiser in the shops contains horse piss, pig's piss, or some form of urine from an animal, which ultimately, if you're going to use, you're better off using your own from your own source, from the fountain of your own well. Anyway, enough about urine therapy. I hope that you really felt the gratitude when you drank your first glass of water this morning. I hope that you felt the affirmations and the intentions that we placed into them at the beginning of the week, that we kept in your energy field, because ultimately you will find that these are returned to you at some point. Going forward, obviously you're going to be going on to some fruits tomorrow. Today is all about self-love though. So I would really like you guys to sit down and write a list of all the things you'd like to do for yourself. I'm going to trim my beard up, I'm going to trim all of my nails up, I'm going to have a nice bath, light some candles, throw some pink Himalayan salts in there. And I've mentioned to you about pink Himalayan salts before, about how it contains 84 of the 92 minerals found in your blood. But it's also, I learned about 5 or 6 years ago that the pink Himalayan salt crystal is very powerful. It contains a very powerful energy, and it also helps to heal any holes or to seal up your aura or your energetic field. Now this week we've been doing a very lot of energy work, whether you realise it or not. Most of you that are drawn to this and are doing this with me realise that a lot of this healing and fasting is energy work. It's resetting your vibrational frequency and therefore changing the energy you're sending out and the energies you'll receive. Oh yeah, by the way, the candle I'm going to try and use today is actually, I saw this on a post. So it's, you cut an orange open and you fill it with oil and you light the center of the orange. Obviously you have to dry it out first. I haven't tried this yet, but I'll keep you updated on whether that works. Before we go into the self-love today though, there's a couple of things I'd like you to do, which again is all about energy. Everything I do is about changing energy, healing energy, and alchemizing what we have into what we want. So I'd like you to go through your wardrobe, and I'd like you to have a serious look at what you haven't worn for the last 2 weeks to 6 weeks. And if anything you haven't worn for the last 2 to 6 weeks, you know you're not going to use, or you know you're not going to wear, I'd like you to take it out and either donate it, sell it on eBay, or give it away to someone. Because what we're doing, Feng Shui, we are getting rid of old energies, and by doing this, I want you to go online later on today and look for something nice that's in your price range at the moment. I went last week and ordered 4 or 5 t-shirts from one of my favourite online stores, and I'd like you to treat yourself to a new outfit. So when this outfit comes through, what I do personally is I look at the outfit, and like with my food, I will say I'm really grateful to everyone who has gone into the process of getting this product to me, to getting this shirt to me. The causes and effects that have led to this getting to where it is now. Anyone who's been involved in the transportation, the production, the marketing and the selling of this product, I'm really grateful for all of you. You've really taken a part in this and basically blessing that shirt with that energy, because that energy is now going to be in that shirt and that energy is going to be on you every time you wear it. So energy is the most powerful currency we have, people. Like, don't just do this with your food. Do this with all of your interactions on a daily basis. Food, your clothes, because this changes the energy around everything, and this alchemizes the energy around everything. And when you do this, everything around you changes. So the gratitude you put into that food, the gratitude you've now put into those new clothes, the gratitude you're putting into your daily events, circumstances and environments change. And very gradually, after 2 to 3 days, your life goes from one thing to the next thing, and it is ascension, it's enlightenment. Everything becomes clearer. You shine a torch on the darkness. You vibrate at a slightly higher level every single day. And this is something that I have been doing for several years now. It's something I've been doing my whole life subconsciously. But I've started to really step into doing it consciously now and changing any of those paradigms or programs. Because ultimately, when we're younger, the most valuable tool we have, or valuable skill that we have and that we're taught, maybe even subconsciously, is to become adaptable to our environments. Now, I mastered this very, very quickly at a young age, but it was a very lonely place for me because, and a lot of you will probably resonate with what I'm about to say, but I never fitted in with the cool kids. I never fitted in with the grungy kids. I never fitted in with the sporty kids. I never fitted into any of these groups, but I was friends with all of them. So I'd go from group to group and it'd be like, oh, hey man, how are you? It's good, yeah. So, but because I never fitted into one and I wasn't classified as one, I felt like I was connected to all of them, but I never belonged to any of them, which was a very lonely place as a sort of 5 to 13-year-old boy, especially long hair and overweight. And what this does is it makes us very adaptable to our situations, and when we go to other countries we're very adaptable and we can fit in and we get on with everyone, and this is a very, 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 very valuable tool and skill to have. But ultimately what I'm saying to you now is, after this week you've reset your vibration. You now know that your vibration and who you are and what you are. So instead of adapting to the environments around you, you've now fasted from TV, you've fasted from radio, you've fasted from reading, you've fasted from, because fasting is not just from the food you eat, it's from all of the energies around you, so that you start to realize you're not these energies outside of you, that you're the energies within you. And now we've brought you back to that starting point, or having that realization, that awakening within yourself. Now we're going to stop adapting to situations, because you're going to start to notice now, by not being part of these situations, you're now creating these situations. So now you've gone back within. Now you're drinking and you're being grateful. Now you're doing everything with gratitude. You're doing everything with love. You're doing everything for its highest intention, with its highest purpose. All of a sudden, your events, circumstances, and environments are going to mirror this, and you'll notice that when you was watching TV and there was racist things and there was negativity and there was people going out protesting with violence for peace, which, as we know, doesn't make sense and never works, because law of attraction, whatever level you vibrate at, you're going to draw more of. Now you've noticed this, using the tools that we have been using this week, the meditation, the internal dialogue changing, the paradigm program changing, the grounding, the earthing, the sun gazing, using all of these things to go within and to create and change your internal dialogue, you've alchemized your reality. You are now you've always been an alchemist, but you might not have been alchemizing things in the way that you wanted to. Whereas now, I'm hoping that you have seen and made that connection, made that link to that there's a lot more action in inaction, and there's actually inaction in action. So take a listen to that again. Actually, by doing less, less is more. Eating less, less is more. Doing less, less is more. You're a human being, not a human doing. When you be, you achieve more. When you do, you achieve less. Now, I hope you all have a really, really good day today, because you've been amazing. You've all Most of you have all kept in contact with me. You've all let me know the thoughts and feelings and the processes and how you've been finding all of them. So I'm very, very grateful for all of that. I'm very grateful for you letting me guide you through this, and I hope you've all enjoyed them. Obviously, there's more videos to come tomorrow because we haven't finished this yet. We've still got to move on to the fruit. And then if any of you need me to help you take steps into eating other foods and on what ways best to go about it, then I'm more than happy to do that. As you know, I'm here for you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to guide you and to teach you what has worked for me, and ultimately for you to take what resonates and let the rest pass like clouds in the sky. Lots of love. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Namaste.